best info on the planet, and then they go ahead and tell you that you're correct. Don't worry, it's breaking news, babe. It's here, it's on a Sunday. What other YouTubers are doing this? I want to know. Somebody tell me. God damn, guys, it's official. It's happening. I got it in the DM. I have it on the post. I have everything ready for you to go. And if you don't know, GameStop's partnered up. GameStop is doing exactly, guys, man. Oh. If you don't know, hi. My name is Marantz Rantz, and welcome back to the best show on YouTube about GameStop. I got you.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance, get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back, and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC and superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz.
That's right, game over. Game over. Hey, you know what's crazy, guys? We're sitting there. We're sitting there dancing on the moon. You know, my wife and I were having breakfast this morning. And she's like, baby, what are you going to talk about this afternoon? I said, I don't know, hon. I'm going to go check all my info. I'm putting all this stuff together. I'm talking about macro. I'm talking about the environment. I'm talking about, who cares? Who cares? The house is burning. I don't care. Do you know what GameStop's doing? Do you guys know? Okay, before I get excited, I got to give credit where credit's due. It actually came through on my DMs. They reached out to me, which was awesome. Okay, I'm always going to tell you it's awesome. And it was all based off of the video I did yesterday where I said what GameStop is going to do next versus Whatnot. Remember, I told you Whatnot was celebrating that they actually raised $250 million on an E-Series. And I said, okay, so they're raising $250 million. We're sitting on $5 billion, babe. All you need to do is stop doing the ones who rush to the market first. Don't be the first ones to the party. Be the ones that keep the party going. And right now, there's a small little company out there that you guys don't know about yet. But you're going to know about them today because the partnership is there. And to quote them directly, yes, to quote them directly, they're here to win. Okay? So strap in. I've got it. You've got it. They are the competition to Whatnot. That's right, babe. And I think we're going to win this one. All right, so let's go ahead and look at it because nobody has this info but us. Hey, shout out to you, millionaires. I'm excited. All right, guys, here is the website. The website is called Drip. DripShot_live. That's at DripShop_live. They have an official partnership right now where they're working inside of a GameStop. We helped GameStop sell 3x their sales in just 1 week. A GameStop store seeing live stream shopping generate 3x sales and 20% of December's revenue in just 3 weeks. Okay? Or I'm sorry, in just 3 days. I apologize. So if you don't know about Drip, what you should know is the context. We're Drip. We're leading live and social shopping platform for collectibles based in San Francisco and backed by top investors. I already like this going forward. Right here, this is a picture. Now, I have an official picture in my DM different than this picture, but this is powered by Drip. Okay, so GameStop is live streaming Drip on their on this platform here, and they're selling out everything in the store. Because remember, if you buy it online, whatever you have personally in front of you, like, can I give you guys the idea of how this works? Okay, so I want to show you how it works, okay, guys, just so that we're clear. Let's say I was selling a product right now, right behind me. Let's say I'm selling this box of cards here. And you guys see it, and I go, hey, man, I'm selling this box of cards right here, guys. Guess what you can do? You can buy this right now online. You click, boom, 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 and I put your name on it, and I send it to you. Or I could rip it open for you. We can rip it open, and whatever cards you get inside, everybody gets to see you do it, right? And we get to rip. That's ripping cards on site. But they're selling whole boxes of all the collectibles. This website here called Drip has a partnership, and the ambitious district manager in Cleveland and blah, 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 all this poster saying. But now what happened, what came through me, and I don't know, I'm not going to show you my DM where it came through because, I mean, should I? I don't know. I just started talking to the guy like this morning. I'm sitting here, I'm reading it, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Okay, let me see what it says. Let me read it again. Okay, so they just, oh, by the way, this post here was January 9th. This is the before and after drip. You guys know everybody's selling out is one thing, but this is in January. They're selling out in January, not Christmas. Okay, these are not Christmas pictures. These are right now the 3 days with drip in the building doing a live stream. Okay, this is not Christmas. This is now. And it makes a direct impact. Now, what they told me was, like, just so that we're clear, I go right here. I'll see the picture here. This is the picture of them right here. So they have a whole crew, drip, and they're on site in a GameStop, and they're selling. They're doing it just like you would want them to. This is the future. This is where we're going. And I'm going to support them, guys. So if you guys want to get on over to the website, you guys can. Let's go ahead and click on it right now. Let's go to drip.com. I think it's Drip. I hope it's Drip because I don't want to spell something I'm not supposed to. Is it Drip Shop, right? Drip Shop. Drip Shop, shopping live, Drip. So here it is. Drip sell and go live in the best community for passionate collectors. They actually cater to the TCG crowd, and they do everything. This is the next up and coming against Whatnot. And GameStop's doing it. And I tell you what, you can't join Whatnot, that's fine. You don't want to join that the people that are doing it wrong. You guys got all the negative feedback on Whatnot. Everybody was talking about it. They're like, oh, well, this is going on. This is going on. No, this platform seems to be the polished version of what you would want to do. So I'm down with it. I see that they have that GameStop partnership, and everyone should know. So, guys, I'm encouraging you guys to go out there, check it out. But you see it here. Pokemon, sports cards, video games, anime, Funko Pops, comics. They have it all. This is the site you want to do. This is the partnership you're looking for, and they got in and they proved themselves. So this is exactly what's going on with GameStop. If you don't know that it's actually happening, I've got it in my own DMs coming to me, catered that information. So for all you guys out there that want the truth, it's there. Nothing but the truth. So help you, God, and help me too, because I'm a GameStop investor, and whenever I see stuff like this going on, and it's January, babe. Oh, we still got another month. Oh, we still got another, 20 days. Who else has it? Who else? And shout out to them for reaching out. That's all I can say. Drip reached out directly, and I just want to say thank you so much. I don't know who it was from Drip, but somebody told me. He said it. He said right here, I run Drip, a competitor to Whatnot, and we actually did a stream in the store recently. We're planning to do a tweet, and there we go. So they did all that. So they're sharing you the information. I'm extremely excited about this partnership. You guys know I get excited about all things GameStop, and I want you guys to know what it is. It's extremely bullish, and no one else has this info. This is breaking news. Oh, yeah, there's only one place to get GameStop info, and I don't know where else can you get it. So I just want you to know what it is, okay, guys? Driving, but you're here. I appreciate you guys. If you guys have any questions, you guys want to talk it out, you guys want to feel about it, you guys know I'm going to open up the bat channel right now. You guys can call in. I'm down. I'm excited. I'm over the moon right now about this stuff because this is exactly what we wanted. This is what we were talking about. When Larry's asking, what are we buying? What are we doing? Well, here's what we're doing. Everybody wants to know the partnerships we got going on. Click the link. Tell me what you think. Before you talk, give me a second, okay? I just got to post this. I got to pin it there. And thank you so much for the support of the channel. I don't know who sent it. Dirty Randy. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop, thank you for supporting the channel the way you guys do. You know, I'm very appreciative. Because I Can is in the chat right now. Because I Can, what's on your heart? What's on your mind, man? Speak on it. How do you feel?
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me out?
I can hear you, babe. What's up?
Hey, man, that's good news, man. Yeah. Hey, this GameStop needs this. The trading guilds, man. You know, hey, there's a problem and there's money. There's enough money for everyone. But we got to do it right, and we got to do good customer service. And you know what? People are going to buy. If people want Funko Pops, people want comics, people want coins or Funko Pops and the video games or even trading cards, Pokemon or NFL, there's a market for everyone.
I totally
There's
agree.
a market for everyone.
You know, I was helping a buddy of mine. He was doing some stuff, and he actually showed me a picture of like his living room, and he had a mountain full, like a tower of Funko Pops. And I was like, yo, you got Funko Pops in the background? He's like, yeah, man, I collect them. I go, you know they're $1.50 at GameStop right now on clearance, right? Like a whole handful of them. Go check them out, bro. Get anything right now. Yesterday was the last day. It's Sunday now, but don't forget about GameStop doing the rip and submit. That's going to happen next weekend. Next weekend at every GameStop that I know of, they're doing a rip and submit. Check with your local GameStop, see if they're going to do it. They're going to give you the free penny sleeve and the actual top loader to send off your cards to PSA to get them graded. Mind you, 2 of my cards are already coming back. The third one's not finished yet, but it's in QA right now, which is the final step of the grading process. And once it's all done, those 3 cards, one I want to keep, 2 I want to trade. I don't know, but GameStop gets every dollar from me, so it doesn't matter. But I like this. The minute this goes live, because remember, I'm going to download Drip app. I'm going to go figure out what Drip is, everything, like in detail. And I just want you guys to know, if they're partnered up with GameStop, they're partnered up with me. I'm going to go through and through. I'm going to download that. I'm going to shop on there, and I'll give them funds. You know the way it goes. So I support companies that support GameStop. Why do you think I wear BeTheHoss.com? Hossco right here, BeTheHoss.com. You guys see it all over my damn back walls here. These guys, their whole company invests money into GameStop. GameStop probably doesn't know that part, but they're just big GameStop fans. And that's why if you buy merch, you get your customized T-shirts, whatever. That's the route I'm going. I'm just a GameStop guy through and through. But hey, I don't get paid to talk about Drip. I don't get paid to talk about Hossco, and I don't get paid to talk about GameStop. That's not the way this works. I'm doing this out of the kindness of the heart and the platform because we're organic. We're for the people, by the people, and I want to thank again to the leaders of Drip for reaching out to me and letting me see what they're doing. So, man, hey, guys don't have to live in secret anymore. You guys don't have to wonder what's going to happen. Remember what I told you? You got to be transparent. You gotta just do your own due diligence and put it all out there. And sure enough, it'll all show up. So keep working the business, guys. Good morning, Marantz from sunny Southern California. Thank you so much. Bullish as F. Why wouldn't it work with a billionaire company? I agree, Allie. Allie and Annie, what you want to do is, it's called scale, right? And scale and growth. If you can do it in 1 store, well, we can do it in 2 tomorrow. And then you can do it from 2, you can go to 3, and you can do it 4. You don't want to take on everything at once. You want to pace yourself, and you want to sustain the growth and the quality assurance of it. And then, of course, with the branding of GameStop, and you even have PSA. The PSA's just another partner. Remember when I told you this whole ecosystem of collectibles can all get under one roof? It really can, guys. You can be the ecosystem and the atmosphere of what we are and what we're currently holding. So that's how I feel. And because I can, you got anything else you feel? How do you feel, man?
I like it, man, because you got to decentralize things. Because I don't know about other people, but I actually have convention experience. And not everybody can make it for a weekend. Not everybody can do it. And even then, even if people want to go to a convention, do you really want to find things and waste your time finding things just to get assigned to the actor, the actress, the voice actor, the artist, the illustrator, the director? Man, just get it ahead of time. And so you don't have to do it in the conventions. And this is a great way for many people to do the next step. And it's decentralized, but also easy access. And this is what GameStop, and this is the path, this is the future of GameStop. And this is what I'm saying. But not only that, a lot of fake people, a lot of fake TA people don't really support the company. They're just gambling online. I posted a rant on Discord. Maybe you should watch it. But I'm saying people really got to do a real investigation and actually go there, talk to people, find out for yourself, and do the real homework. See the patterns and plan accordingly. Because there's a lot of fakeness out there. People, there's fake supporters out there, and they get angry saying, hey, how come people are gatekeeping? How come? Do you really support the company? Are you there? Or do you actually do your homework and do real investigation, boots on the ground, and find out? And it's like scouting, man. Hey, there's a platoon-sized element, and by the way, there's a tank there. Do the real homework, do a real investigation. Enough with this fakeness, and actually do the work for the people.
Yes, dilly. And that's right there for my man, because I can. If you guys don't know, he's a military veteran, so of course he used some military analogies, and then I can see him eye to eye. Yeah, guys, as far as like scouting, recon, and seeing what you see here, this is a business model that works. This is a group of guys who want to win, as they told me directly, told me to my face, said, hey, Marantz, we're here to win. Says, nice, we will come by. We're a competitor to win, by the way. So without a doubt, and they're competitor to whatnot, and they want to beat them. So I'm here with them. I'm telling you. So, hey, I'll tell you what, Drip. You guys want to do this? You guys want to partner up with GameStop and roll with it? We got your back. And I'm just telling you because, hey, my wife always says, get rid of the we stuff so much, What if these guys don't agree with you? I said, babe, what's there not to agree with? We're GameStop. What the hell's wrong with you? What do I got to get? I got to get a Drip tattoo on my arm next? Is that what I got to do? I got to put it right below the GameStop one and then put Drip and then put PSA and go from there. I'm dripping GameStop and PSA. I'm just dripping, babe. What a fat-ass name, too. I love it, man. All right, guys, I'm super excited. That was the show. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys around tomorrow, millionaires. Peace. No. I was getting ready for this Sunday show when all of this happened at my DM, and I was like, oh, man, is this real? So I had to go look at it real quick. I had to, see all the pieces, right? And to know that they've increased the sales of GameStop 3 times the weekly sales in just 3 days. You want to elevate what you do, and you want to do it at a better time and a better level. I mean, I know it costs money to get the computers, the cameras, and the live streaming and everything in there, but you can substitute a lot of that with just execution, right? If everyone's as passionate as you, and there's money to be made out here. I'm constantly studying the past, where I want to know why companies succeed and why they fail, and I'm looking at all of them. Like I saw, this... Big Lots finally got bought out. I was watching other announcements happening, and then I went and looked at GameStop, because every time I'm lonely in my house right here where I'm playing video games and doing stuff, I go to this website. I go to this little website right here called GameStop, and I check it out. I see what are they selling, what do they got, and when I go on here and I look up the trading cards, you guys know I keep track of how many, and they've actually sold a bulk of them, but then I saw all these new ones right here. Keontae George, and I saw them all, and Jaime and Triple J, right? Jaime Juarez Jr., whatever his name is, from Miami, and he used to be UCLA. But you look at all these cards, and you're like, oh man, they just keep getting stacks and stacks of these of all these slabs, and they're only sitting on 2,300. 2,300 is not a lot. Certainly when it just churns and churns and churns. So then you're asking yourself, how much money is really exchanging hands here on this marketplace? Well, much more than whatever was on the NFT marketplace, if you guys remember that back in the day, because they were only getting a portion, right? A penny. That goes all to the creators. So I've been studying, and then when I looked through to it, I was asking myself, what have we gotten right? And what can we get right moving forward as far as being investors? And then what market are we really in? I know people are excited about Trump getting into office in about 8 days. It's January 12th right now, guys. We're 8 days away from him getting sworn in. And I feel like this market just might be set up for destruction. And even though the market's going to get destroyed or reset or recession, I always think about the way I was raised. I was raised with the mindset that gas and milk were really correlated. Right? Gas and milk. I don't know why. I always said a gallon of gas is the same as a gallon of milk. And somewhere in there, according to inflation and interest, they separated. And oil seems to still stay down, and yet milk keeps going up. And I'm just I'm nervous for everybody. I'm like, okay, so maybe we are going to be in this price inflation for items themselves. Maybe that we're in a different recession than we think, and everyone has to buckle down and get hard, and you're going to look like no rate cuts coming up, and interest is going to stay locked in, and that yield keeps going up higher and higher and higher, the 10-year. So the 10-year treasuries are going to be making more money than borrowed money. And so what are you going to do? You could literally borrow money to put it in there and get that interest that way, a net interest. You just don't know how bad it's going to get. You don't, guys. I'm just telling you. I've been sitting here for a while daydreaming on it. But I also know that people are not entitled to the things they think they are. All right, and I'm going to explain this to you guys, and I know we're excited, but don't let me be the Debbie Downer of this market and what you're looking forward to for Sunday. But what I mean by all of this, okay, is GameStop is my outlet. GameStop's my release. GameStop's my safety net. GameStop, that's why it means so much to me. Because, hey, I've had 20-year-olds. You might be 20, okay? 20-year-olds and young 30s, something like that, and they want to walk up to me and tell me, I can't afford a house. I can't even rent. And this is, what kind of life is this? Look at this. It's people that are making thousands of dollars an hour that are convincing the people that make $30 an hour that the people that are making $20 an hour are the problem. Okay? The problem is your expectations. You can't live in a house under one income and all this that you did back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Like when people were talking about, oh, my parents did this. Well, guess what? Your parents had an abundance of excess. You don't believe it? They built so much. These baby boomers built everything. They took the assembly line and started making things for the home and started making products. You know, how many fences could you build when you were back in the 70s and 80s? You don't need fences now. They're already all built. All the roads are paved. All the railroads are done. Like, you have to get a new job, innovate with what's innovating. So unless you're in the world of what? AI and or computing, like, what are you really bringing to the table to warrant the money you think you're demanding? You know, I got a whole house, I got a whole neighborhood in Pacific Palisades that burned up. Those homes were custom built. Every home different, no home the same. It was not tract homes. Now you're going to have to rebuild. And what are you going to rebuild? What are you going to rebuild? Mini homes, safety homes? You tell me what the regulations are going to go. Double pane windows. And I mean, it's going to come out with every regulation known to man. You won't build back for 5 to 10 years from now. That's generational. People are relocating generationally. So you have to know that when people are demanding the things of the past, it's not the past anymore. And you have to think about that for investing. There are numerous people out here telling you they expect 15% back every year because that's what they've been accustomed to. They've been accustomed to borrowing free money with low covenants and tax-free. And whether the interest rates were at 0 or 1 or 2, they're not accustomed to 5 and 6. They don't understand because they didn't live through these decades of turmoil. I lived through 2001. I lived through 2009. And I'm living through 2025 right now. As an adult. And think about what I expect. I expect nothing. I expect nothing from this economy. Nothing from these investments. You know who invests in the stocks? 1% of people. Like the top 1%. Just because you have 401k don't mean you invest in the stocks. I'm talking about actual brokerage accounts where people pick and choose what they want to invest in. Practically nobody. Because people feel they don't have the extras. I'm proof. I'm living proof that you do. I literally put $20 away every day. My lunch money. It's $30,000 after 3 years. And what are you going to say? Oh, but Marantz, you have retirement accounts. Oh, you have the, yeah, I've done other stuff for years. But I'll tell you what I did. I took the power out of other people's hands and I put it into my own. I educated myself on what the company's going to do moving forward. And even when I don't know what they're going to do, I plan for the best outcome possible for me, for my family. And I'm telling you guys this because nobody sees what's coming for GameStop. It's like they're all oblivious to it. They're blind to it. These are some smart billionaires. Ryan Cohen is brilliant. He's 39 years old, 40 years old. He's a billionaire. You don't just get there you don't just get lucky. Hell, even Mark Cuban got lucky, but he wasn't lucky. It just doesn't happen. So like when it's going on, and you're seeing how people are being made to look like they don't know what they're talking about. Oh, I've seen all these guys pumping out misinformation left and right. And then you come out and you go, wow, they were right this whole time. You talking about batting 1,000, guys? Batting 1,000. Let's go see who's batting 1,000. Look at this. SEC investigates AMC transaction, Mudrick and Highcraft Mining. You guys know what that means? Anybody out there? The headline? I know it's small. I apologize. You know what that means? It means we got it right. Means the SEC has to investigate the trade between Highcraft Mining and AMC Mining and AMC movie theaters. Why? Because it was a scratch my back, scratch your back proposal. It took all the equity out of shareholders. But there's still dark pools, there's still plumbing, there's still short sales, there's still FTDs, there's still everything people want to talk about in these markets. Stop talking about the markets. Like, listen, people. Stop tweeting and asking questions about the markets. Don't. Who cares? Like, I wish you guys knew why I don't care so much. Because when you invest past the macros, you invest based off of good faith with the business, it will correct itself and in your favor. There's crime everywhere. Nvidia's flat out, oh my goodness, I don't even know what's going on there. It's that bad. But Mullen Automotive is 10 times worse. Think about the company and not the damn stock price, and then see what happens for you. Right now, I can tell you GameStop are doing great things with these partnerships that are being announced left and right. Something new every damn month, every quarter, because those little changes are going to hit that bottom line, babe. And when it happens a year from now, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, maybe you find your exit. But some of us know what the hell this is. That's all I'm saying. I'm excited, guys. Drip and GameStop. I want you to know, I like the name Drip. I'm already excited. Holy shit. Babe, can I get a drip of Coke Zero? So I know she's watching. I'm thirsty, man. I'm thirsty. I've never collected or traded these products, and it's definitely got my attention, especially that if they live stream it so I can see what it's all about. Yes, Weirdo Shine. That's exactly what it is. I could take you to YouTube or to TikTok. And TikTok, you can buy packs of cards right on the stream. You buy them, pack a card, and then they'll rip them open for you. They open them, and they go, oh, look what you got. You got a Malik Washington rookie card on the red. Awesome, red parallel. It's an amazing card. Yep, you know what? That's so rare. We're going to put it in a piece of plastic here. We're going to put it in a top loader. So we're going to do, listen to what we're going to do. Put it in a top loader. And don't worry, okay? That card right there, yep. It's going to get in the mail. It's going to be right to you, okay? With all the other cards that we opened today. So boom, all this, and then they send it to you in the mail. There you go. Now you got your cards. All in plastic for you, shipped to you, everything. You didn't have to leave the house. But these guys are selling whole products. These guys are talking about, Elite Trainer boxes, Pokemon cards. They got a Rip and Submit event coming up next week. This is the partnership. This is going to happen. It's already happening. They're testing it out, and they beat it out. They're going to beat Whatnot because Whatnot's just scrambled. It's just scrambled eggs, babe. It's just a bunch of bullshit. I've been over there. There's some guys who win, some guys who lose. There's crybabies. There's people who don't even say any of the products. I don't even know who's held accountable. I don't know the actual brand behind it and if they even care. All they're caring about is raising money through private equity. That's it. Well, guess what? GameStop doesn't have to raise anything. The best part about GameStop is they're infinite. They have so much money, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the point. Hey, go get those metrics and start measuring what this partnership's worth. Somebody try to put $1 on it. I'll wait. Let's grow up and to the right. Drip Shop Live has a YouTube video on what they are doing at GameStop. Oh, Ken Triplett, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Didn't I tell you, bros, who else is doing it? Who else has this info? Who else? Just you guys. You guys, just us little GameStop investors right here. Little GameStop investors right here. Drip. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, there it is. Drip Shop Live. Oh, we're going. We're there. Let's do it, baby. Download the app. Right there, Drip Shop Live. Come collect with us. Let's see what we got here. 2 years ago, they're building a live streaming community. That's what they're doing 2 years. Oh, so they've been going for it for a while. Stream Business Saturday. These are all 2 years ago. Yeah, I like it. Oh, let's do it. Let's see if they've done. What did they do? Any live streams? Did they do anything? I'm reading this really quick. Let's see. Auction. Those are live streams. This is short as a year ago. Short. How about a live? Do they have a live? Oh, they do have a live. Oh, babe. Live from GameStop. Look at that. 20 views. That's it? 20 views? Bro, here we go.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Don't worry. I'm going to follow you guys right now. Subscribe. There it is. Only 700 subscribers. Let's go, Drip.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
PSA giveaway in 30 minutes. Oh, babe. They're ready to crack open packs right there. Oh, Drip, let's get it.
There you go.
All right, Pokey, are you ready? What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Yes.
Swapping out.
We're ninja hunting.
There it is. Opening packs. Ripping for you.
Know what, Pokey?
This is the start of it all, guys. This is the start of it all. I'm excited.
I hate you.
They know how to rip. They know what they're looking for.
Get it.
Guys, it's quiet in here, ain't it?
It ain't quiet,
Kinda
Mom.
weird.
We just didn't know you existed yet. Now we know. Let's do it.
Guys, once we get to,
You imagine? Oh, they're going to have to stop me, bro. Drip Shop Live is going to have to stop me.
No worries, guys.
Ursa Luna.
There we go.
DX.
Got that Robo Bear.
There it is. Cracking open cards right there on the spot,
Let's
baby.
find that ninja. I want to hit that button. Right here. I want to hit that horn.
Hit it.
You got to wait for a big hit. or at least something.
I can do better. Are we finding the ninja?
These are rippers
Pokey?
right here, guys. I love this
happening?
stuff. I sit here all day and just watch this. They need commentary. I'll give them commentary.
Let's go.
She's a damn hyena,
Hit
bro. She
that
got nails, bro.
horn.
She ripping. Hit the horn.
Pokey's you.
All right.
Hey, she got that
Running into
Iowa
the
headband,
store.
bro.
Let's
They're
go,
decent.
Creed. Sounds good.
Pokey, what is happening?
You see, they're looking for specific cards. They're looking for the big hits. They don't care about all the other common cards.
Ogre Fawn.
There it is.
EX.
Look at that. EX. She's fast, dude. She might be too fast to
I'm
enjoy.
trying not to fail you.
She's got you. It's coming.
It's always last pack magic.
It comes
Last
late.
pack magic. That's what they say.
Twilight always breaks.
You guys know I watch a lot of breakers because I'm over here always quoting these guys.
Right.
Oh, this is great.
On.
3 weeks ago,
Ooh.
Another Ogre Fawn.
Ogre Pond.
they got him in for Christmas, babe.
Yes.
I like
We want
this.
everybody
I like
to
this.
pull.
All right, so
What
this,
about
Hey,
a Mag Cargo
Let's see.
EX?
I don't like that
Get
one,
up to
but I do
$250
like that
off your
one.
first
I do
purchase
like
when
that
you
one.
open
That
an
one's
account.
fire. I
Great.
do. I really do.
watch the stream now and
We will
grab your
take that.
packs.
We take.
Boom.
Beautiful.
Awesome. They're on every platform. I'm already following them. Let's see. Let that play for a second. Right here. Live stream ended. Ooh, it just ended.
Guys, we are live from GameStop. What
And
do y'all
Jut
think?
is whispering to you guys.
I'm not
It sounds like you're whispering.
I'm not yelling though. I mean, I could yell.
Hell
Get
yeah.
energetic. Get pumped up.
Oh, we are. We are loving it. And you know what's cool, guys? We're going to be giving away PSA slabs every 30 minutes, which, let me check.
PSA slabs are given away every 30
Got
minutes.
12 and a half minutes left on that first giveaway for that Mewtwo EX from Blue Shock. That's a first edition, guys. That's from 2015. And that's a pin.
$100 drip bounty, Pokey.
Pin.
Let's go on a timber.
Hey, another timber. Let's go.
There it is.
We got the Terapagos. We got
All right, guys, listen. I could watch this all day. You guys don't want to get me started, okay? Listen, this is the partnership. This is where we're headed. It's the start of it all. If you guys do not know what's going on, they are partnered up with Drip. It's called drip.com. All right? Drip Shop Live, actually. Dripshop.live. Dripshop.live. That's the website. So you can check them out. You can download the Drip app right here on your Android. And they sell it all, guys. PSA graded cards. They're on their slabs. They're doing it all. They're doing the partnerships. Shop live 24/7 from awesome creators and sellers. This is the competition to Whatnot. These guys are up and coming. They're here. They're ready. And they're here to beat them. So whatever Whatnot's selling, all that crap they sell extra, we're staying focused on cards right here. This is a centralized partnership. We're not trying to sell pots and pans, baby. Not no shoe cleaner. We're out here selling what Drip is going to do. And I like it. This is the path to everything. This is the start to it all, guys. You can become a seller or you can go and log in and register. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, my God. I'm not even showing you guys. Look at this. Oh, this website. It's right there. Clock it in. This is the partnership with GameStop, guys. It's announced. It's here. It's not like an official partnership sponsor. It's the future. I'll put it that way. It's the future. And Drip reached out, like I said, to me directly to tell me it's the future. So I believe them. I believe them. And sorry, Ryan, for giving away your secrets, Ryan. But guess what, man? We're here to win. You know, Ryan, you know what I say to Amazon? And you know what I say to Whatnot? You know what I say to anybody in our way? Fuck them. I'm telling you right now. I don't care if I'm not politically correct. I'm just telling you, we're going to win. Because you got guys like me, bro. I do this for free my whole life. I don't care. It is GameStop. I got plenty of years of holding this damn stock, plenty of years supporting this company, and I'm not going to stop tomorrow. So shout out to dripshop.live. Dripshop.live. They've already been inside of a GameStop. They've already proven that it works. They're going to do more and more. They're going to keep selling the packs right there on the spot. They're going to be live streaming from GameStops moving forward, and I like it all. Let's do this. I called this. If you guys weren't here, I called this idea, and I said we could do it because we don't need to go join up with Whatnot. We have more money than what they can raise. We've got it all, babe. We've got the machine behind us, and the machine is you, the people. That's what the machine is. Anyway, I love it. I just opened up an account. Good job, because I can. Yeah, shredding dead weight around me. There you go. I have 5 stores within 25 miles. They finally closing the 2 in our malls. Congratulations. Congratulations. They're shedding the dead weight. I'm with it because for me, I want something to close around me so I can get some damn discounts. These crazy ones. When did they partner with Drip? Potato Bicep. Why are you guys worried about it? I've never seen you here before. Hey, all you new guys and subscribers to the channel, you guys want to come around? Come around more often. Discord's pinned at the top of the chat. It's completely free. It always will be. Don't charge anything. We just give out great info that nobody else has. That's all I can tell you. You guys got to know. I post a Drip link on the Discord. Go for it, bros. Oh, Drip is a website, Grape Ape. It's a website that does shopping online that allows you, they go to the store, they sell the packs on site. But this is the future. This is how you sell your store. You can sell it online. It's not just a brick and mortar. It's online brick and mortar presence. It's a combination of both. I had this happen to me. I'm telling you, 2 years ago, I'll never forget. I had these influencers from Coachella, because Coachella is 1 mile away from my front door. So all these influencers come. It's the Olympics for them. And I go, what are you guys doing? Are you guys going to Coachella? And they're like, we don't go to Coachella. We go to these events. We go to the private parties. I'm like, what are you doing at private parties? We're selling merch. I'm like, how are you selling merch? Well, we live stream whatever we're selling. And they were like Sheen, and they were like, I don't even know, lacrosse. What do they call it? Little crocodile ones? They had all these people there, influencers, selling clothing. And I was like, what, dude, this is the future. And I never thought about it. I never thought about it that it was GameStop going to be doing the same damn thing. I just downloaded the app. There you go. This is great. Everything's great. Being different is great. But doing what the masses are going to be used to doing, like it's mass adoption. And once it's there, guys, it's taken off. This will hit the bottom line. It'll work. 3 years from now, you'll remember this day. Be like, man, remember that Sunday on January 12th when Marantz broke that news that nobody else had? I'm like, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Marantz said they were going to be with Drip, and Drip was going to be huge, and Drip's going to be out whatnot. And why? Because they got GameStop. Can't stop. Won't stop. GameStop. Oh my God, millionaires. Somebody tell somebody. Somebody spread the news. I got to go. Hey, I would love to be here with you all day to go over this. I would, I promise you. But I have League of Legends to play. I have food to eat and drinks to drink. I got to put up chicken wire so my dog stops jumping over my gate. Oh, I should record that. That'll get 1 million views. I'm just telling you, I love you guys. But I can't hold this information in to myself. I want you guys to share it with the world. Tell everyone you can about what's going on. Oh, no, my guy's here. Javon. Are you ready? Do you want to come on live? I can say you can just click on the link and your voice will be on and we can talk about the partnership or about how it all works. Yeah, I already retweeted you. Guys, by the way, that's the guy, that's Mr. Drip right there. That's the man running the whole show. Javon Lawrence, okay? The partnership, that's the guy who gave me all the info. Yeah, we're going to retweet you guys. We're going to get you out where you're going to get more followers. You're going to get more followers right now on YouTube itself because I saw you only had 700. We'll get you more followers on TikTok. We'll do it on Twitter. We'll do that too, on X, whatever it may be. But I support you, brother. I like what you guys are doing. But if you want to click on the link up here, we could talk right now. It's your prerogative. I'm in a chat room. It's all alone. It's pinned to the top of the chat. You just let me know. But yeah, everybody will say, Javon, welcome. There we go. You already have over 700 people come through and see this right now. It's more people than you guys have on your damn subs. So it's going to work out perfect. And then I also got TikTok going. Hi, TikTok, GameStop, and driplive.com. But let me know if you click on it. If you click on it, it'll get you right on. And whether you're on your phone or not, it'll get you on the show, on your computer or the phone. Did you want to come through or are you good standing in the shadows? You tell me, Mr. Lawrence. Drip, drip, drip. Potato chip. They call him Java. They just say, what's up, Java? Javon. I think his name's Javon. Let me see. Okay, right there, Javon. The link that I just posted, just click on that, and that'll get you right in, and we'll get you on the show. In the chat, Javon, do you want your camera on, or you want to go with no camera? You just got to turn on your microphone. I see you. You're here. So if you're on Discord, there's a button that you can click on Okay? It'll turn on your microphone if you're on your phone. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, they're going to be doing the prismatic. I know. Trust me, bros. Trust me on this one. I'm more excited than you. So, Jay, when you figure out, Javon, if you figure out how to turn on your microphone, that's the only thing you're missing right now. Because I have you in the chat. You just have to learn how to unmute yourself. Right now, you're muted. There's your camera. Okay, so you're still muted though. Your microphone's not on, so you got to click on your microphone. Yeah. I'll let you play with it. I'm not gonna put you on the screen till you figure out the camera, the microphone. But I'll get you on. Oh, he took off. He's coming back. We're gonna get him. I'm mapping it out right now. I told you guys, this is real. Oh man, I couldn't be more excited. It's gonna be amazing. Say hello, Kitty Time Magazine. Today, working hard at Target. Good job, man. Hello, Kitty. You want me to say hello, Kitty Time Magazine? Is that what you want me to say? We're good. Yeah, no, I'm with you. So we'll see how Jay can click back on the link. Just click back on the link and you'll come back in. It's just your microphone. You can hook up a headphone. You can do anything. Let go. What's up, Let Go? What you got on your heart and your mind while we wait? Unmute yourself. You can talk.
How you doing, Marantz? Can you hear me?
I can. Who's this right here? Let Go.
Yeah, I'm doing a walk right now. So
You're what now?
I'm doing a walk,
Oh,
a
cool.
power walk. Yeah,
How excited are you?
I'm very excited. Yep.
Yeah. Hey, man.
I just want to say, I've been supporting your channel for 4 years now, since 2021, and yeah, I'm just excited.
Yeah, I'm shaving right now. You're walking. I'm shaving. I gotta shave.
I'm walking up the hill right now. Yeah, I do 4 miles a day.
I got this little razor here that my wife bought me from online. It's called Freebird. I just look at that. Clean myself up.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, good, perfect. 1 second. All right, Let Go. I love you, bro. Thank you so much, bro. It's gonna be me and Javon. Okay, I'm gonna put him on real quick.
All right, take care.
Thank you. You too.
Cool.
So, did you want to turn on your camera now, and then I'll put you up on the screen? Or you
I don't know if my camera. I mean, I'll see if my camera works. Give me 1 quick second. Let me just try to turn it on. I'm on my phone. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
It's perfect. Yeah. So I'll put you on right there. That's
Okay.
absolutely perfect. 1 second. This way people can put a face with a name and they know what's going on. They know that we're not messing around here. All right.
Okay.
Here's my man. So how do I say your name? Is it Javon?
Yeah, it's Javon. That's correct.
Okay. Hey, whoever just walked in, give me a second. I'm with Javon one-on-one, okay? ED? So I'll have to oh, there, they left. We're good. It's an open invite because I posted it for everyone when you went on there, but it's fine. So first thing, let me do this right. Good morning and welcome. It's afternoon here, but some people, we got people in Australia, Japan, we got Israel, we got people everywhere, all over the world watching the show right now. We're all huge GameStop investors and fans, and I know people already started downloading the app and they're ready to shop. They're ready to do their thing. So tell us more about Drip. Well, tell us more about yourself. Go ahead. Tell me what you got.
Yeah, happy to. Well, so first of all, how do I say your name? Is it Marantz?
That is perfect, Marantz.
Okay, awesome. Well, Marantz, great to meet you. Thanks so much for responding to my tweet, my Twitter DM, and also great to meet everyone in the Marantz Rantz community and the kind of the broader GameStop community overall. So maybe I'll start off with a quick intro, and I'm going to see if I can trying to get my camera set up correctly here. It seems like I have 2 cameras, but so maybe I'll give you some context on myself. So my name is Javon Lawrence. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Drip. I'm actually based in San Francisco, California, but I'm originally from Montego, Jamaica. I moved to the US when I was about 10. And when I was 11 years old, I actually went to a GameStop for the first time and got a silver GameCube. It was a very, very, it's kind of a blessing to get it, especially as like an immigrant. So that was like a great experience. After Afterwards, I went to college in the Northeast. I went to a school called Yale. Then, spent some time working at a couple of big companies. Most recently,
Hold on. You said you went to a school called Yale? Is that what you said? Like
yeah,
nothing? Okay, I got you. That's funny. But go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. So went to Yale, studied econ and stats there, and then kind of quickly realized I wanted to build a company. Kind of spent my career working, worked in consulting, primarily worked at like physical retailers. So I spent some time at Walmart, consulting for them, some other retailers, did some defense and security, then moved over to work at LinkedIn, then went over to be a venture capital investor. So I was investing in a lot of technology startups. And during COVID, I got back into Pokemon cards and discovered live breaking on Facebook groups. And so decided to start building Drip. And so what we're really building at Drip is we're building a platform to allow, anyone to kind of earn a living from the things that they're passionate about, really focusing on collectibles. And we've been at it for about 3 years. We've done a meaningful amount of volume, but we're quite smaller than Whatnot, which is where we think there's a meaningful amount of opportunity. And so that's a bit of high level context on myself and the company. I'm happy to answer any other specific questions that you may have for me or even from the community.
Yeah, so I mean, people will be filtering through questions. Anyone in the chat right now, if you have a question for Javon, I will read the questions if I feel they warrant a response. But the first thing I want to tell you is thank you again for coming out and being on the show and talking to me. We're big on GameStop, and I know that GameStop is one of the premier retailers for Pokemon cards specifically. But GameStop's partnership with PSA really put them in a different category. It gave PSA an extended footprint over America as far as 2,900 stores goes, and then everyone feeling that they could get cards at any time, break them and send them off. You're creating, I would say, like a workaround, a liaison from shopping and delivering. What's your method on final delivery for the cards whenever we buy? Let's say you buy them. How do you guys get it to the customer itself? What's that whole process like?
Yeah, it's a great question. So, just to be clear here, we're not actually associated with a PSA partnership at all. Like, obviously, I've spoken with Nat, and Nat actually is the person who introduced me to Ryan. But even though what we've done in the stores, Ryan and Nat are aware of it, but they didn't actually say, "Hey, do this." They just said they didn't tell me not to do it, which is why I kept on going. So we don't necessarily have anything official on the books with them. What we have done, in terms of the fulfillment, what usually happens is that we have a lot of kind of third-party sellers, and these are people who may own their own card shops. So it's usually one store or maybe someone who's just streaming from their living room, and they will just usually kind of rip open the product, and so they usually are selling anything from like standard like kind of sealed packs of Pokemon products, and they usually will sell one pack at a time. They'll sell it by an auction or giveaway, and then they will mail that product to the consumer. And what we do to protect those customers is we will usually hold the money until the product gets delivered.
Perfect. So we had a conversation in text, just you and I, really quick, and you say you guys are willing to compete against Whatnot. The question here comes from the show. It says, what makes Drip different from Whatnot, and what is the plan to become bigger or even compete with Whatnot?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, in live selling, so just to be clear, so Whatnot launched about 1.5 years before we did, right? And we actually for some time wanted to compete directly against Whatnot. But then TikTok and Fanatics and eBay launched. And what we've realized is like actually what makes more sense is to work with a much larger retailer that has, the brand, the footprint, and the dollars to be able to kind of make it scalable. Because live selling is initially when you launch live selling, especially across different categories, is actually really a talent business, right? And so in order to kind of, to succeed in live selling and to unlock that talent, you kind of need, in my view, one of three things, right? So the first thing that you may need is you may need access to an audience, right? And that's what TikTok in particular does a really good job of. They have the largest audience in the market. Shops, TikTok shops is probably like 5 to 7 times larger than Whatnot is. And most sellers will go to TikTok. And if Whatnot wants them to switch over to TikTok, they have to usually Whatnot usually has to give that seller a subsidy to make that switch because TikTok just has such a strong audience. eBay also has a pretty good audience as well, right? But that's the first thing. That's the most powerful thing you can do to kind of compete in live shopping is having a great audience. The second thing is having inventory, right? The reason why is because inventory is just really, really valuable. Really, really valuable, especially for a lot of like sellers who we work with. Again, these are like small card shops or independent streamers. We oftentimes have guys who are just, you know, they will drive like hours to get access to product, especially if it's hot product. So like Prismatic, for example, is so hot right now, and not a lot of our streamers are able to get access to that inventory fast enough, right? So inventory is really important, and that's where Fanatics plays. I also think that's probably an area where GameStop is able to play really well, especially in TCG. You know, GameStop's probably one of the largest buyers of Pokemon. I think they do anywhere from, you know, I've heard anecdotally about $2 billion of purchasing from Pokemon each year. And then the third thing that you need is you need access to the right kind of product capabilities, right? So being able to, you know, allow a user to kind of come on a stream and buy and handle all those high kind of frequency interactions, right? So, you know, people are chatting, they're kind of like, you know, bidding on auctions at the same time. Handling all those real-time interactions is also super important. And that's where we come in. That's also where, you know, Whatnot has also built a really good technology. So for us, like the way that we think about, you know, being able to, you know, I hope that answers your question in terms of how you succeed in live shopping. The first thing is audience. The second thing is inventory. And then the third thing is the software. So the way that we think about competing against Whatnot is basically, you know, working to partner up with a larger player. And so GameStop is one of those players, but we're also talking to other players as well. Our preference, and I've told this to Ryan in an email, is that like, hey, I want to really figure out how to make this, you know, make this kind of work as a partnership. But, you know, obviously, you know, he has a lot of other priorities right now. I think it's going to happen, but it's going to probably take some time. But I think the way you think about beating Whatnot is you first need to kind of figure out how to lock into talent, right? And so the talent is the people who are going on live, these kind of live seller creators. You need to kind of figure out first how to get those that talent locked in to give yourself the best quality content on your platform possible. Right. And the way you do that is you basically just go to them and you just say, hey, you know, in the case of GameStop, hey, I'm GameStop. I have access to great inventory and I have a very, very passionate audience, right? That's buying from our website, that's going into my stores that I can give you access to. The other thing that like GameStop in particular has access to a network of physical stores that you can go into and kind of like have really great experiences. So the way I think about competing against Whatnot, you know, requires like having some initial capital to lock in talent in different categories. So I would say, you know, for any given category, and there's probably within collectibles, there are probably about 15 to 20 that really, really matter, that can move the needle. I would go after, you know, probably 4 to 6 of the best caliber talent in each of those categories, for Pokemon, for sports, across the different leagues, for coins, etc. And I would basically say, hey, I will commit X amount of subsidies to you to kind of launch your business on our platform. I will also give you access to inventory that I have through the network. All you have to do is just promise to stream on our platform for 3 to 12 months, right? And I'd basically do that across multiple categories, and that's the way you lock into talent. So the reason why this is possible is because, you know, even though when we first started in the market, that's kind of the game that Whatnot basically played. And they did it better than we did because they launched earlier, is they basically just went after different guys and just gave them that lock-in. And there's one seller called Backyard Breaks that they did this with, but they've done it across all of the categories. The reason why I think this is possible now is because what Whatnot actually has as an advantage is they have, compared to everyone else, they have some capital, right? It's not as much as what GameStop has, or eBay or some of the bigger platforms. They have some audience, but they don't necessarily they're not the most strong as of that compared to like some other large player. So we've started to see like Whatnot's supply actually get taken out by Fanatics and eBay in particular because of this. So one of the largest sellers on Whatnot, a guy named Ryan's Card House, actually got poached by eBay maybe about a month ago. And the reason why they got poached, and the reason why we know this is because this seller was also working with us at the same time. They got poached by eBay using this exact strategy, right? That Whatnot's also lost quite a few of its sports sellers because of the score strategy as well. And the reason is because Whatnot can't necessarily, like, Whatnot's the best startup player in the market. But if you have a player like GameStop or eBay or some other platform that just has a much larger audience and has access to some inventory or cash, you're able to kind of compete against them pretty well. So that's kind of a long-winded answer to say, like, the three things that matter in live shopping is audience, it's inventory, and it's access to the core technology. And then you compete against Whatnot by going after the key talent that they have and locking that talent in via like some combination of those core capabilities in addition to some subsidies for them.
No, this is a really good insight. This is why I don't interrupt you. This is a good insight on how to acquire the talent, because we're in the world of live stream. You know, myself, I've been doing it for 4 years already, and I saw when I was approached by Rumble, I was approached by other apps, you know, and finance apps, say, let's go do these partnerships, and they try to give you this carrot. And I said, well, I'm doing my own thing on YouTube. I prefer YouTube as my streaming platform. But I'll tell you what, I've actually done a lot of shopping online. I've done a lot of card collecting these last 6 months in general. I dug really deep with GameStop. But the question here is, because this is a niche question here. It says, what do you guys do in case you have a high value item and then it's not honored? You know, what do you guys have a mechanism to kick someone off or get rid of them, hold them accountable? Because I've seen rippers, you know, that actually violated some rules there where they didn't give them the cards that ripped open. What do you guys have there for a safety net to make the shopper feel more secure? What do you have?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, you know, we are, you know, as a platform, we try to do as much as we can to help the buyer be successful, and, you know, the seller be successful. But for the shopper, what we often will do is, like, we'll just refund if there's any issue that comes up with maybe a fraudulent, you know, someone doesn't send a high value card or there's a fraudulent listing. We'll oftentimes just take care of the buyer ourselves. Right. The way that we guarantee, though, that like we increase that chance, and just so, like, for us, like, our fraud rate is very, very low. It's like less than 0.25%. And a lot of the ways that we do that is because we do a lot of work up front to vet the quality of streamers on the platform. So, you know, we have, you know, historically, I think we have about, you know, over 20,000 people who've applied this on the platform, and we've only approved, you know, about 500 of them to actually stream.
Perfect. You know, we had to do this. We had to explain all this away when PSA partnered up with GameStop, and we had to assure everyone, hey, you can send your cards through. It's going to be fraud proof. It's going to be secure. It's a good platform to do it. I've already sent out cards myself. So when you do it yourself and you're using them and you're doing it, that's why I'm going to use Drip myself, right? So dripshop.live, I'm going to be using it myself. I know people already signed up. They're telling me right now in the chat. And it's only because we want to support whatever GameStop's allowing, right? You know, when you say Nat and Ryan, we talk about them in first name basis because we're huge investors. But beyond that, we learned so much about PSA graded cards when we saw Nat do an interview to talk about it, right? So, like, we're learning so much right now about shopping online with you. Like, I understand the product, I understand the environment, and then how to actually gather the customer acquisition, right? Like, how do I actually get that audience, that core audience? How do I have access to it? And so I understand where you guys are coming from. And I wanted you to speak on specifically your experience in GameStop and how that all came about. Like, how did you feel about it? What were the pros and the cons versus it? Maybe no cons, but go for it. Just speak on the GameStop, which you guys just did this past couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure. So, you know, we did a collab with GameStop, and, you know, to be very specific here, we did a collab with we found this district manager in Ohio, this guy named Jamal, who's awesome, who operates about 25 GameStops there, and we said, hey, can we do a collab with you? And we did a collab at his store, and then ultimately we ended up getting corporate approval, and I also told Nat and Ryan that we were doing it in calls. But, you know, the what we basically did was we actually went into the store, and I'll share a tweet here, and you can, you know, if you want to do a screen share of kind of like what that interaction looked like. But it was very simple. All we did was we went into the store.
Well, I showed. Hold on, I just want to make it clear. I'm sorry. I want to make. I showed the pictures that you guys have on your Twitter, and then I showed the one you sent me in DM as well. So people did get to see you guys all in the store. We even watched a video right now on your YouTube channel, which is called Drip Shop Live. And you guys had a video about 20 views. I was like, we're getting more than 20 tonight, babe. But it was you guys 30-minute video of them ripping cards on site and stuff like that.
Yeah. So on the YouTube it had 20 views. It was on more views. Like, so Twitter has like 250. because we do something called multicasting where we push this. I'm sure you know this, Marantz, as a streamer yourself, but you can multicast, and YouTube is one channel we multicast to. But yeah, we basically just went into the store. We just set out a table. We put up a banner, and we had some of the streamers in our ecosystem, some folks named Wheezy TCG, go by, and they just spent 3 days just selling product from the store. So they did everything from kind of ripping packs open. They also were doing some like slab auctions. So unfortunately, these are not PSA slabs, but these are, they were like auctioning slabs like this from CGC and Beckett, but I need to find my PSA slabs. But they were doing, they're auctioning off a lot of those things on the live stream and giving some away as well to the audience. And, I think what was like really, really interesting about it was that we didn't expect to actually sell as many GameStop products that we did. But we actually like core gaming products. So like controllers, specific games, Funkos, etc. But we sold quite a bit of that stuff. But I think what was really great about it was that we actually were able to triple the week on week sales for that specific store through the live stream activation that we did. And I think the experience was, for the streamers was great. For the district manager, Jamal was great. I think some of the things that he said was that like he made this one comment that we use in our marketing. He said, "Let's make GameStop cool again," from just kind of like the live environment that he created. But I think what was great was, number one, you had people walking into the stores. Some of the people that walked into the stores actually had viewed the stream from home. They were bidding on it, and they decided to kind of come into the store. We had one example of that, of a father and daughter doing exactly that. We had some other folks that were walking by that just were curious about it. They walked in and they interacted. The store leader also, Z, also had a great experience. I even heard that like there were multiple store leaders in the district that were actually kind of jealous that they didn't actually have the live stream happening in their store. So I think overall it was a great experience for that local GameStop, and I think for the team, working that store, they really, really enjoyed it. For us, it was really fantastic as well. I think the reality is like about like a lot of the folks at GameStop that you meet are just really hardworking, passionate folks that really care about the company. And so it was like amazing, to work with folks, like Jamal and like Z, that just have a deep passion for the brand and for creating a great experience for customers and realizing that they need to do a lot of innovation to make that happen.
Well, that's phenomenal. I think about the partnership GameStop had just promoted where they did backyard breaks. They actually had an exclusive for around 300 stores. And it's all about scale for me. It's really tough to scale with you, driplive.com. How am I going to be able to do dripshop.live? How am I going to be able to do that if you guys don't have enough talent to put them out to 2,000 stores, right? So we have to pick and choose our moments, but this is all manageable. These are all expectations, and these are all great. I want to commend you guys for doing something outside of the box. This is something different, even for you guys. But the partnership can exist, right? And I'm not saying on the corporate scale just yet. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm just letting you know that it has to start somewhere, right? And so when I come up, and we were talking about this tweet by Larry Chang where he says, "What do you guys buy on Whatnot?" And it's not that he might, Larry's on the board of directors along with Ryan and Nat, and they sit there and they brainstorm what's next for GameStop or what's next for retail, right? It's not just about GameStop. It's what's next for the retail giant that is, whether it be brick and mortar, whether it be shop online, what is the next thing going? So for you guys, I want to ask, what's the next thing going for you guys moving forward? What do you guys have set up?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, a big thing for us right now that we're spending time on is really continue to just deliver as much value as we possibly can for the collector, right? And collectors of Pokemon cards, sports cards, One Piece, other TCGs, and other kind of products as well. And so we're building a lot of deep integrations to make that experience as delightful as possible. So one of the things I'm really, really excited about is enabling collectors to be able to load up their inventory on our platform and have collections that they kind of map to. In a way that's like very, very easy. So normally you'd have to go in, you kind of have to, add each product one by one, and that could take hours. But we have this new scanning technology that we're introducing, powered by AI, that's going to allow collectors to just automatically load up their inventory. And then the great thing about that too is that we're going to also enable them to get offers on that inventory as well. In particular, slabs, like that's something that we know that lots of different regional GameStop stores are looking to kind of get on to unlock. We're going to be able to kind of give them that inventory a ton. And so that's one thing that we're pushing on pretty aggressively. The other thing that we're also doing is like we also are seeing a surge in applications now from the TikTok shop ban and the TikTok ban in general. And not sure if it's going to get banned or not, but what we've seen is historically, whenever we see any sort of like surges, whenever we see bans in TikTok potentially happening, there are surges that take place. And so we're going to look to take advantage of that as much as we possibly can, because we think that in growing our network, it actually is going to make us a much more, attractive partner for GameStop. Going back to your previous question about like, how do we make this kind of scale with GameStop at a corporate scale? So we actually have the ability right now to staff 75 to 100 stores with live streamers with tables throughout the country, and we think that in doing that we could probably drive 50% increases in quarterly sales at those specific stores, and I think that's probably a really good start. I think that over time, though, with the GameStop model, I think GameStop's going to look very similar to a lot of the traditional kind of, or the more innovative hobby shops that have been selling on Whatnot, that have been selling on our platform, wherein you basically have, kind of a full experience for consumers. They're able to kind of go in and shop physically. They're able to kind of like, go to different events for different releases. But in the downtimes, they're also going to be able to have access to streams, right? Where they can, if you live in Cleveland, Ohio, or if you live in, in Miami, you can basically go on a live stream and shop products from that specific GameStop and interact with that particular technology, with that particular talent, and buy that product and then go into the store later on as well. So, to that last question that you asked, we have the ability to basically kind of do 75 to 100 folks right now, across 75 to 100 GameStops. And we think we have a path to scale that pretty meaningfully. I think one of the more fun facts I've heard is that, quite a few of the district managers I've spoken with and store leaders, they also streamed as well. So we think that there's probably even potential to, and we've heard that, some of these guys they're worried about streaming because they're not sure what GameStop, if GameStop will approve that. So we think we could probably even scale to a few more hundred stores with folks in the GameStop network that work at the stores already, that already have the ability to stream.
Yeah, awesome answer, awesome everything. My last part about this is I don't want to keep you all night. I know we have things to go over, and I'm just excited enough to know even one GameStop, because in the words of Ryan Cohen, we do this brick by brick. So I want to thank you again, Javon, for everything. If you have any parting words from the crew and the crowd here, we're all GameStop gurus. We know what it is. We support it. We shop at it. Bulk of our income goes to GameStop directly, but we're going to be checking you out on dripshop.live. I know people are already downloading the app, but you have anything else on the way out?
Yeah, for sure. Well, first of all, thank you so much again, Marantz and the entire Marantz Rantz community for having me. I'm personally super excited about this potential collaboration with GameStop, and a huge part of it is because that was a huge part of my own childhood. I had a Game Informer sub for 4 years growing up, and so I'm a big fan of the GameStop brand and love the passionate community. I think the core thing here is that I think Ryan, Nat, and Larry, I think what they're kind of evaluating right now is how they're going to enter the market. I think they're very aware of the market. They understand that they probably need to go in this direction to kind of drive a lot of incremental value. And I fundamentally think that we can help them drive that value meaningfully. And so, I think the best thing that you guys, can do, as a parting word, is definitely just, the tweet that I just shared, just feel free to go ahead and retweet the tweet, right? And tag Ryan and Larry in it, just to make sure they know that hey, this is something that you guys know it's happening and you're in support of it. And I think the second thing is that, we're going to be looking to scale to a few more GameStop stores in the next month or two. And, I'd highly recommend that you guys go and support those stores when they go live on platform, because that's the best way to kind of help continue to prove this out to the team there at GameStop.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll support you. I'll support you. I only have around 30,000 followers, between TikTok and here, but we'll do the best we can. I promise you. Guys, this is our boy right here. This is going to be Javon with Drip Live or dripshop.live. I'm going to get it right one of these days. But hey, I really appreciate your time.
Long name.
Yeah, I really appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much. We'll see you very soon, hopefully. And like I said, I don't care if it's one store. I don't care if it's one weekend. I don't care if it's one product. We care that much about GameStop. Thank you so much again for your time, so you have a great night.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much as well, and thanks so much for the Marantz Rantz community as well. See you guys soon. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Well, there you guys go. That's exclusive. That is the CEO and creator of DripShop.live. DripShop happens to be the selling platform that GameStop allowed to sell within their warehouses, within their stores, and they improve sales, and it's been tweeted. I'm going to retweet it. I'm going to clip this interview, do the whole thing. I just wanted to let you guys know. So I'm on board 100% with Drip. I'll be dripping with the product, and I'll be looking for those exclusive partnerships with GameStop moving forward. I just hope you guys get to see it in action just like everyone else, okay? So thank you guys again for hanging out with me. I am going to open up the Discord one last time. I'll be in here if you guys want to talk on it, speak on it. That was Javon. If you guys have anything going forward, hopefully we did that information some justice, and hopefully you guys got some insight on how they plan to scale, what they plan on doing with talent. There are breakers out here. There are people that sell cards and product, and you just have to find the right people to do it. So, awesome. I want to see GameStop Breaker Room. I'm with you on that. If you tell me there's a GameStop Breaker website, I'm going to be on that damn thing every night. So, if GameStop is only willing to pay out $1,500 tops per card, they've already taken that limit up. But appreciate you so much, your boy AMC. I guess you just want to be Debbie Downer today. You know, you're always on the show. You're always so good. But just to tell you, let me answer your question, though. Let me see what you put here. How will they attract high-end collectors? Well, I don't want high-end collectors. I want everybody low. I want everybody $200 or nothing. That's it. I just want a whole bunch of mom and pops because that's what I want. I'm tired of the bougie people who, my card's worth $8,000. It's a Michael Jordan 1984, blah, blah, blah. What do I get for it? Get out of here. Probably a fake. Marantz, what do you think about EPS this year for GameStop? I don't think about a potato bicep. You've asked me this question 3 times this show. What do I think about the earnings per share? I don't. I don't care about earnings per share. I don't care about metrics you want to measure your value for your stock. I'm not selling my shares anytime soon. I care about the company, the amount of revenue they're going to sell, and I want to know when this company is going to get recognized as being the top retailer this side of the Mississippi. That's all I care about. I care about GameStop because I can't really fathom how much the PSA partnership will pay out in income. Yeah, you can't fathom anything. Then sell, potato chip. Sell. Did you not just see the greatest interview ever? The best info, the most passion. That man is passionate about his creation. That man is passionate. And he's partnering up with the right platforms to get on the right scale. And that's all I'm saying to you. And then here you go with earnings per share and all this. That's not the conversation we're having tonight. What the hell's wrong with you kids, man? Potato bicep. I'll be here 5 years from now. When DripShop.live is out here streaming from 2,000 GameStops. That's what we'll do 5 years from now. Yeah, I want to see GameStop Break Room. There we go. Hi, Marantz. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you for the support of the channel. And you got the breaking news. What do you do with that breaking news? You have to support it. You have to push it. You have to accept it, adopt it, expand on it. Do the best you can. But remember, you can make the difference for this company. Don't ask what this company is going to do for you. Don't ask what this investment is going to do for you. Ask what you can do for this investment. That's what this is right now. This is GameStop, guys. Can't stop, won't stop GameStop. And we're the living truth. They came through for a reason. God works in mysterious ways. Next on the chat in the channel is Kid Caribou. What's up, kid? You just got to turn on your microphone, kid, and you're on the show.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yep, I'm here.
So how you feeling? What's up?
Happy Sunday. Great.
Yeah, how do you like this new news coming out?
I came in late, so I didn't hear it.
Oh. Well, there's a company out there called DripShop.live. And Drip is the company. They're actually competitors to Whatnot. And they went ahead and live streamed out of a local GameStop and came through and 3x'd their sales in 3 days. They also are looking to expand and do more GameStop partnerships in stores. And GameStop allowed them to live stream from the store. And this is scalable. This is added value for the investors themselves. And this is a great way to go for GameStop. And it's doing what Whatnot's doing, but doing it better and partnering up the right way. So the PSA partnership is one thing. This DripShop.live is another thing. So I'm really excited for it.
Is it just selected stores, or is it, or is this just the beginnings?
Well, we'll call it the beginnings, and we'll say that we did it ourselves. How about that? It's been one
Cool.
store so far. One store. My point is, it can be more. You have to do this for your company. You have to be the one out there to say, you know what, Ryan, this is what I want. Larry, this makes sense. This is right. That's why the tweet's out there. That's why I did this interview, so you know that it's possible. It's possible to scale. It's possible to grow, and there's benefits of it. The company itself can't do everything. You don't have to write letters to the government too. You don't have to write letters to your congressman. You don't have to write letters to Larry and Ryan, tell them what they're doing wrong. How about we tell them what we're doing right? And this is one of those things right here.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. My biggest thing was that this TikTok ban could come on at any time. You know, it's actually going to be announced on the 19th, and if it gets delayed or it gets extended, whatever it may happen, but potentially all the talent from those websites, from TikTok, they have to go somewhere. They have to migrate somewhere. Whether you get 10% or 20% to come over to Drip, it's just added value to what GameStop could do, should do, and what we can do as well. So that's the main thing. Other than that, guys, I'm going to get going. I have to clip that interview. I've got to push it out. I've got to let people know about Drip, about GameStop. I just wanted to tell you guys the info first because you guys have been so dedicated to the channel and the platform for so many years. But I'm very excited for you. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. Hope you guys enjoyed all the info. And hey, I'm not the, what do they say it? I'm not that guy who's doing the press releases and everything, the PR guy. I'm not that guy, but I'm just a guy. Okay, so I just want to say thanks again, guys. Kid Caribou, you got anything on the way out?
No, nothing. I'm good.
All right, sounds amazing. Love you guys so much. Don't forget, the best things in life are free. And GameStop, well, it's not free, but it's just having me. It lives rent-free in my head. That's what it does. I'll see you guys around tomorrow, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'll clip the video. I'll clip the tweets. I'll do everything I can. Get that info, guys, and get it out to the people. They know what it is. Peace.